Good evening. Welcome to the State of Business on our television with me, Kavishka Pereira. Let's take a look at today's headlines. National Drug Prevention Week launched under the patronage of President Sirisena. Team of experts from Philippines to visit Sri Lanka to aid in fight against drug smuggling. News in detail. President Maithripala Sirisena says action taken during the last 4 years against the illegal drug smuggling will be implemented with a new approach from next week. The President, addressing an event held at the Vidyananda Mahavidyalaya, Mullayaval, Mullathi today to declare National Drug Prevention Week, emphasized that in any way the government will not change its decision to impose capital punishment on drug traffickers. During this event, the President officially launched the toll-free telephone number 1984 to inform regarding the acts of drug smuggling and related organized crimes. President Sirisena, expressing his views, further said that based on a request made by him, the government of Philippines has agreed to provide assistance to Sri Lanka to curb illegal drug smuggling, and a Filipino team of experts is scheduled to visit Sri Lanka shortly to explore the possibility of providing technology consultancy service in this regard. The National Drug Prevention Week will conclude on the 28th of January, and a number of programs are scheduled to be carried out to raise awareness of the drug menace and its repercussions. Ministers Daya Gamage, Rishad Badiuddin, Governor of the Northern Province Dr. Suresh Raghavan, SLFP General Secretary Dasari Jayasekara, MPs Angajan Ramanathan and Kadamatsan, District Secretaries, Provincial Secretaries and Government Agents, officers of the Army, Navy, the Chief of Defence Staff and the Chief of Defence and Staff of the Army were also present on this occasion. The Philippines government has agreed to send a specialist team to Sri Lanka to inquire on the technical expertise that can be provided to eradicate drug smuggling and to assist Sri Lanka in eradicating illegal drug smuggling. This assistance is provided as a special benefit obtained by Sri Lanka from the President of Philippines. President Maithripala Sirisena paid a visit to the police headquarters in Philippines during the tail end of his state visit. The President was warmly welcomed by the head of Philippines Police Service, Oscar D. Albayeld, and the chairman of Dangerous Drugs Control Unit. The President also engaged in observing an exhibition related to operations against illegal drug trafficking conducted by the Philippines government. The head of the police and senior officials of the Drug Prevention Unit then met with the President, and he stated that an open battle against illegal drugs is being carried out in Sri Lanka. The President mentioned that Sri Lanka is a special transit destination for illegal drug dealers and that he expects every assistance from all the countries of the world to eradicate illegal drugs from entering Sri Lanka. Making a special statement during his visit to the police headquarters of the Philippines, President Maithripala Sirisena stated that the importance of Sri Lanka's geographical location has led to the country being used as a transshipment point for drug smuggling.
මගේ රට ශ්‍රී ලංකාව ලෝක සිතියමේ භූගෝලීය වශයෙන් පිහිටා තිබෙන ස්ථානයේ වැදගත්කම නිසා මත්ද්‍රව්‍ය ජාවාරකට විශේෂයෙන්ම මත්ද්‍රව්‍ය හුවමාරු කර ගැනීමට ජාත්‍යන්තර මධ්‍යස්ථානයක් විදිහට ජාවාරකරු පාවිච්චි කරනවා. ඔවුන්ගේ හුවමාරු කර ගැනීම කරන්නේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා මුහුද ආසන්නයේ. අපේ රටේ සිරගෙවල් වලින් සිදුවෙන මත්ද්‍රව්‍ය ව්‍යාපාරයට සම්බන්ධ ඒ ඒජන්සි කරුවන් පිළිබඳව අපි දැන් තීරණ මේ වාර්ෂිකය ගන්නවා. ඔබ සෑම කෙනෙක්ම මෙහි කරන ඔබේ රාජකාරී සහ සේවාව ඔබ සෑම කෙනෙක්ම කරන්නේ ජීවිත පරිත්‍යාගය බව මම දන්නවා. මගේ වැඩලින් කරන විශේෂයෙන්ම අග්‍රාම සම්බන්ධ නිලධාරීන් නාගරික පොලිස් නිලධාරීන් රාශියක් අපේ ජීවිත විනාශ කරලා තියෙනවා මත්ද්‍රව්‍ය ජාවාර කරනවා. මත්ද්‍රව්‍ය මර්ධනය කරන ඔබේ මේ සිටින විශේෂඥයින් කීප දෙනෙක් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවට පැමිණෙන්න කියලා මම ආරාධනා කරනවා. ඒ නිසා ඔබේ උපදේශන සහ මඟ පෙන්වීම සහ අත්දැකීම් අපිට ඉතාමත් වැදගත් වෙනවා මගේ රටේ මත්ද්‍රව්‍ය මර්ධනය. ඒ නිසා විශේෂයෙන්ම මම අවසාන වශයෙන් ඔබ සියලු දෙනාට ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා. අපිට මේ වැඩසටහන සකස් කරලා ඔබේ වැඩ පිළිවෙල පැහැදිලි කර දීමට. විශේෂයෙන් පිළිපින ජනාධිපතිතුමා රජයට ඔබ සෑම කෙනෙකුටම මම නැවතත් ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා.
Stay tuned for more news after this short commercial break. Welcome back. Speaking exclusively to Art Television, Director General of the Agriculture Department, Dr. W.M.W. Weerakon articulated the origin and incursion of the fall armyworm, locally known as the Sena caterpillar, to Sri Lanka.
Moth or insect can fly roughly about 80 to 100 kilometers with the wind currents, and it was first detected in US, and then it went to Africa and came through the land mass towards India by March or April 2018. And it was first reported in Karnataka, and within 2 months the whole of India was covered with this insect, because its breeding cycle is very fast and very prolific breeding this thing, because this moth can lay about 1500 eggs per night per life cycle. So it will be growth is exponential into 1500. So you can imagine how this this pest spreads all over the world. Now this pest like the maize moth. So when the maize crop is in the field, it just got attracted to that, and now it is spreading all over Sri Lanka. And we are sure that it has come through the wind currents when there is northeast monsoon.
Speaking further, Dr. Weerakoon also elaborated on the steps that have been taken to curtail the further spreading of the fall armyworm.
Right now we are having a very special campaign with the support from all the institutes related to agriculture. Not only the Agriculture Department, Agrarian Services Department, and then Provincial Department of Agriculture, Livestock, Mahaveli, and everybody is in the field now supporting the farmers to reduce the issue of fall armyworm. And we have cancelled all the leave of extension officials in the Department of Agriculture. We are using all the students of the School of Agriculture right around the country, and we have requested the university deans to support us through the students of the agriculture faculties, and all these things are happening right now.
Speaking exclusively to Art Television, President of the All Island Poultry Association, Ajit Gunasekara, made the following remarks on the effects of the fall armyworm infestation on maize production and its repercussions on the local poultry industry.
In our department, agriculture department predicted this season, in March season, they are going to produce 320,000 metric tons. That means they are cultivated 80,000 hectares this March season. According to that statistics, fall armyworm effect only 50% of the crop. That means we predicted around 190,000 metric tons this March season. So we have big problem of the shortage of maize in this year. So last year the government given the quota for importation around 110 metric tons. So actually we need another 250,000 metric tons of maize for this year. So another problem is the shelf meekness. There are big problem of the increase of the maize prices. This affect to the chicken and eggs prices increases. So government should consider about that, and we can balance the lack of maize. So in this year, otherwise the big problem affect to the Single and New Year. Maybe prices will be increased. That's the situation. So next Wednesday, we are going to discuss about this matter with Minister, and we can solve the problem collectively, because we can safeguard the local industry. That means egg producers and also chicken producers. And also we want to safeguard the local maize producers. So that is the real situation now we are affecting. So we will discuss and we can solve the problem this week.
The General Treasury has informed all district secretaries all development projects scheduled for this year under the Gamperlia Rural Development Programme should be completed before August 31st. Under the Gamperlia Programme, the General Treasury has allocated Rs 300 million for each electoral division, totaling 48 billion rupees for 2019 for public welfare projects and public infrastructure development projects. The Gamperlia Rural Development Programme is implemented by the present government, and it covers 12 sectors including the irrigation renovation, road infrastructure development, construction of small bridges, playground development and drainage system development in the urban areas, weekly fare and children's park development, drinking water projects and power supply projects for the poor families. Stay tuned for stock updates after this short commercial break. Welcome back. Trading at the Colombo Stock Exchange ended on a negative note today. The All Share Price Index dropped 29.60 points to close at 5,958.47, and the S&P SL20 dropped 11.53 points to close at 3,054.76. The turnover was 793 million rupees and 13 million shares were traded. Next up is Forex rates. Well, that's all the news we have for today. Signing off with the promise for tomorrow at the same time with more of the very latest. Thank you and good night.